Tell me a joke.
How should you address an alligator in a vest? Investigator.
Tell me a joke.
What breakfast is a complete meal? Chole puri.
It's no secret that the HomePod has been selling in the international markets for quite some time. So what took Apple so long to bring their sweet smart speaker to the Indian market? Well, they say that the HomePod relies so heavily on Siri, their voice assistant, and that is the primary way of communicating with the HomePod. They wanted to ensure that they got Siri with all the Indian dictions and dialects just right. So have they done a good job of it? Let's find out. Now, Siri on the HomePod is of course designed to do one thing really well, and that is search for music from Apple Music's huge library of songs, be it Hindi, be it regional, of course English as well. And the lag time is minimal. Within 3 seconds usually you are up and running and listening to your favorite tunes, which is fantastic. And I think the A8 chipset, which is included in the HomePod, might seem like a bit dated, but when you think of it, it's actually just designed to do one thing, and that is process music. So even though it's a chip from the iPhone 6 generation, it is still a hugely powerful brain for this little smart speaker right here.
Play Ye Jo Desh Hai Mera from Swades.
Playing Ye Jo Dil Hai Tera from Swades by A. Rahman.
Hey Siri, stop playing. Play Ye Jo Desh Hai Mera from Swades.
ये जो देश है तेरा by A.R. Rahman from Hungama Music. Your music uninterrupted. For an ad-free experience, get Hungama Pro. Hungama hone do.
To think of the HomePod as an echo competitor would be missing the point. This is designed to be a great sounding speaker first, with a bit of smart home functionality thrown in. Its 7-tweeter array, combined with a 4-inch top-firing woofer, has a sound that is honed to be as accurate as possible, not necessarily the most neutral. One of the biggest limitations of the HomePod is that it's not Android friendly, and you cannot even play music via Bluetooth on it. AirPlay and an iOS or an iPadOS device is a must, and frankly, your only options. But if you already are invested in the Apple ecosystem, pairing and playback across multiple rooms or zones is a piece of cake. For under 20,000 rupees, the HomePod in India is the cheapest anywhere in the world. And for that money, you get a great sounding wireless speaker that will play music from a library of 60 million online songs and switch on that occasional light bulb. If you're serious about music and own an iPhone, the HomePod is a no-brainer. If you need a smart speaker to entertain the kids and read out the news for the granny, you might want to look elsewhere.
If, like me, you too have been stuck at home quarantine for 60 days or more, don't expect the HomePod to become your new best friend. It's not half as chatty or entertaining as an Alexa device, it won't order pizza for you, nor will it hail an Ola cab for you. But it does one thing really well, and it sounds amazing. Compared to the Amazon Echo Studio, which I have right here, the HomePod is smaller, more sophisticated in its acoustic design, and certainly goes louder. For the Indian market especially, it's even priced really well, and if you can afford one more, you can really replace a proper 2-channel hi-fi system. Without the cords, without the clutter, certainly without the complications associated with a proper 2-channel hi-fi system. But for the whole review, log on to stuff.tv/in.
Do you like Alexa?
I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful beings.
Do you like Apple?
While I appreciate great food, my good taste is better reflected in the company I keep.